Uncle begged me to quit my gov job for his factory, but after I trained the workers to hit 2 million in annual output.
What's your tech worth? Still want 40%? Giving you 5% is only because we're family. Take it and get out.
Don't you dare regret this. Furious, I started my own factory. He later knelt, begging me to buy him out.
Z1, your uncle was wrong before. For the sake of family, help me, I'm begging you.
You said skill was worthless. Why kneel? Time goes back to 1993.
Z1, your uncle is here again.
Look, Oldley is back. Third time this week, right?
A good uncle means he's about to get rich.
Z1. Oh, my dear nephew. Check his new ride. Imported engine. Only 3 like it in all of Zhongcheng.
Uncle, this is your 3rd visit this month. I'm still on a clock.
What clock? $200 a month. What's that even good for? Your uncle's factory is drowning in orders. Can't keep up. We're desperate for someone with your technical skills. Come, 40% tech shares. Year-end dividends. Guarantee you pull in as much a year. 50 grand.
Uncle, I'm doing fine here.
Z1, your mother raised you all by herself. It wasn't easy. Don't you want her to live in a house that doesn't leak? Stay here 10 years. You'll just be a senior technician. A guy with just skills. You'll be a worker your whole life. Ah, so, how about it? 1 month later, my uncle came to pick me up in person. Z1, your uncle's back again.
MHM. Master, I want to give it a try.
That uncle of yours is too shrewd. If you go into business with him, I'm afraid you'll get shortchanged.
He's my own flesh and blood. He wouldn't do that, would he?
Hey, even brothers keep clear accounts. Z1, I'm gonna say something you might not like hearing. Your biggest flaw is that you're too sentimental. But remember this, your skill is your own. No one can take that from you. Understand? 40%. You naive kid. Once you've handed over all the technology, my 60% becomes the whole 100. Z1, have you lost your damn mind? They're evaluating engineers next month. Your skills, you can become a factory director someday. Quitting a secure job for your uncle's venture? Let me tell you, your uncle's just some middle reach upstart. No foundation. If the factory fails, you'll be alone.
Director Liu, I've made up my mind.
Sigh.
See that? He really left. You think he'll make it?
Who knows? But at least he's got the guts to try.
Master.
5 years as my student, I know your flaws best. You're skilled and hardworking, but your biggest problem. You trust people too much. You think everyone has a conscience like yours? Stay wary. Never let your guard down.
After arriving in my uncle's factory, I redesigned all the mold blueprints. I improved the machining processes. In just 3 months, Sanjiang Machinery's product pass rate jumped from 60% to over 95%. Customer return rates dropped to almost 0.
Z1, keep up the good work. Your uncle will take care of you.
1 quarter later, I went to my uncle's house. I intended to collect my 40% dividend. Uncle, about the dividend for the first quarter?
Z1, the factory is just getting off the ground. Money's tight everywhere. We'll owe you that dividend for now. We'll settle everything at year-end.
Oof.
Z1, handle your work. Let your uncle negotiate. I'm more familiar with these social niceties than you are. You just focus on the technology.
No dividend. Uncle keeping me away from key clients. None of that bothered me. What truly broke my heart was that victory banquet right before the Spring Festival of 1994.
Sanjiang Machinery's output hit 2 million last year. That's the result of everyone's hard work. But some people, they think they're hot with a little tech. They think the factory needs them. Wrong. Skills are worthless. Connections matter. Without me, Li Jianguo, pulling in orders. What is your technology? Huh? Uncle, you've had too much to drink.
I'm not drunk. Don't think I don't know what's in your head.
You think the factory's success is all because of you, don't you? Let me set you straight. Without your uncle here, you'd still be running that rundown factory. Your so-called skills. Anyone else would laugh you out of the room. Jianguo, that's enough.
Am I wrong? His technology?
Any kid can learn it in months. Nothing special. I gave him 40% of the shares. That was a family favor. And he actually thinks he's worth that much? Z1, don't be upset. Your uncle just said too much. Here, Auntie will toast to you. You've worked hard this year. Disgusting. This woman was crying poor to my face just the other day.
But yesterday I saw the ledger by accident. The factory's account has over 300,000 in cash just sitting there.
Auntie, no more drinks. I'm unwell. Leaving. Leaving so soon? Is it because you didn't like what your uncle said? Z you on. Annie isn't trying to pick on you. But your uncle just speaks his mind, and he's telling the truth. You're a tech grad. Without your uncle's help.
Where would you be today?
Auntie, what are you trying to say? What am I saying? I'm saying, don't get too big for your britches. That 40% technology share?
Your uncle gave it to you out of family obligation.
And you're still not satisfied?
When did I ever say I wasn't satisfied? Auntie, when I joined the factory, the deal was 40% technology shares. Year-end dividend. Today is lunar 28th. New Year's Eve is the day after tomorrow.
I haven't seen a cent of this year's dividend.
I want an answer. Today. The factory is just getting started. What dividend? Let me tell you. Year-end dividend. It's lunar 28th today. New Year's Eve is the day after tomorrow. I haven't seen a cent of this year's dividend. I demand an answer today.
The factory just started. What dividend? Listen, if you want to stay, work hard. If not, get the hell out. Li Jiangguo doesn't need you. The factory will run just fine without you.
Jiangwo, what are you saying? Hey Jiangwo, don't hold me back. I'm going to have my say today.
Qin Ziyuan, you think you're so great with your skills? Fine, you leave. Let's see what you can make of yourself without Li Jiangguo.
Let's see if you amount to anything.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Leaving? Don't think you can scare me.
We'll just take back your 40% stake.
I'll audit the company books tomorrow. I want every cent I'm owed. Not a penny more, not a penny less.
Qin Ziyuan, you ungrateful bastard. Have you forgotten who pulled you out of that dump of a factory?
Your uncle is too shrewd. Partnering with him.
I'm afraid you'll get the short end of the stick.
Ziyuan, your uncle's been slick since he was a kid. You better keep your wits about you.
Don't worry, Mom. He's my own uncle. He wouldn't screw me over.
Engineer Chen, factory director Li has been here since early morning. He's waiting for you upstairs.
He said if he came, to go up. What's this material?
Oh, this? Director Li said to use this domestic stuff from now on. Sure.
This batch is for Jianghua Electric. The blueprint is crystal clear. It requires 45 hashtag steel. This is A3 steel. The hardness is 2 whole grades lower. These parts go into high voltage circuit breakers. If they fail, it's not just a return. People could get electrocuted.
Director Li said the client won't know the difference. It works, it works.
Old Joe, you're a veteran worker. How could you go along with this? To everyone here, before I, Jinduan leave, I'll say one last thing. That issue can be poor, but he must never endanger lives. Whoever uses that substandard material bears the responsibility.
He dares to come? Good. It's about time. An outsider holding 40%? What gives him the right?
Screw you, Jiangwo. This isn't over.
Alright. I know what I'm doing.
Well, look who decided to show up. Ziyuan. Sit. Soihua, go get a stool.
Don't bother, Uncle. I'm only here for one thing today. Hand over the original copy of our agreement.
The agreement's in the safe. But, Ziyuan, you're here at the right time. I thought it over all last night. I drafted a new agreement. Tech shares dropped to 5%, but I'll raise your salary. 500 a month, plus a year-end bonus. I'm being more than fair.
Uncle, I said I want to see the original agreement, not a new draft.
Qin Ziyuan, you're really gonna do this?
This agreement clearly states 40%. Our signatures are right here with the company's seal.
Qin Ziyuan, look at yourself. Who do you think you are? You're just a grunt, a nobody. If Jianghua hadn't given you a hand up,
You'd be nothing. 5% is charity. If you don't know what's good for you, don't come back.
You're right, Annie. I am a worker, a man who lives by his skill. But right now, I can report you for commercial fraud. Get you a nice pair of silver bracelets.
Qin Ziyuan, you're my nephew. I'm doing this for you. Listen to me, and listen good. The tech share dividend rights are contingent on the company turning a profit. I can make the books show a loss to anyone who checks. You sue me? With what?
So it's clear now. You never intended to give me a thing. Then keep it, Uncle. Keep the dividends. Sanjiang Machinery didn't get this far because of your connections, but the man behind the machine. The one who worked until 3 a.m. every single night.
Qin,
Joe, remember to swap out that steel stock. If you don't change it, we'll have problems sooner or later.
finally got rid of that ungrateful bastard. Django, just you wait. We don't need him. The business will run just fine without him.
From now on, 100% of it belongs to us.
Oh no! The stamping press is jammed.
Qin was the only one who ever calibrated this machine.
Had a fight with your uncle, did you?
Mom, I'm sorry I didn't listen.
Oh, honey, don't you dare apologize. That brother of mine. I've known since we were kids he's not someone you can work with. You learned a lesson. Your whole life is ahead.
I worked my fingers to the bone for a year. Not a single penny to show for it, and they just kicked me out. That factory from setup to the production line. Which part wasn't I doing? And now they just turn on me?
Z1, do you remember what your father
Said to you right before he passed?
Z1, your old man wasn't much in this life. But I taught you one thing, no matter what happens. If you've got a skill in your hands, you'll never starve.
Your father was right. You can make it anywhere.
that factory of your uncle's? They'll regret this one day.
Mom, I want to start my own thing.
There's only these $2,000 left in savings. Take it.
Mom, that's your nest egg.
What nest egg? My son making something of himself.
That's worth more than any money.
Mom, don't worry. I'll pay you back with interest every single cent.
Z1, are you home? I heard your uncle kicked you out. Brought you some things.
Oh, master, this.
Old lathe, $800. Use it. Continuation of line 243's action/thought. Here's $3,000. Take it. You'll need money to rent a workshop, buy materials.
Master, I can't take your money.
Take it. You're my apprentice. If I don't help you, who will? When you make it big, pay me back double. Or don't. I don't care.
Master, I promise I'll pay you back.
Come on, let me show you a place. You'll love it.
What place?
There's an abandoned machinery factory out west. Cheap rent. Continuation of line 255's explanation. I can help you get it.
Master, is this place even usable?
Inside's fine. Utilities on. Needs cleaning. Continuation of line 259's assessment.
Master, this lathe?
Old factory scrap. Spindle's good. Needs parts. Continuation of line 263. You'll save a bundle.
I can fix it. I can make the missing parts myself.
Foreman Ma, I brought the guy I told you about. Master Wong. So this is the young Chin you mentioned? Young but skilled. Better than me. Worked at Jiangcheng, then Sanjiang. Top craftsman. Sanjiang is Li Jiangwo's. Continuation of line 272. That place has been a mess lately. Their key tech left. Quality dropped. Continuation of line 275. Lost several big clients. Rent, $300 per month. 1-year lease. Continuation of line 278. If it works for you, we can sign the contract today. Deal. Let's sign.
Sign here.
New Start Machinery. That's a great name. A new beginning, a new hope.
The sign's been up for 3 days. Not a single customer has walked in. Director Liu, hello. I'm Chen Ziyuan, the one who used to handle technical work at Sanjiang Machinery. Yes, I've already left Sanjiang Machinery. I've started my own small workshop now called New Start Machinery. We specialize in precision molds and components.
The recent product quality for Sanjiang Machinery. It's been an absolute disaster. That last batch of parts. We did a 10% spot check. The pass rate was less than 70%. That would have been unthinkable before.
I know the cause of the batch problems. If you need it, I can help you analyze. I can pinpoint the failures and provide a fix.
Really? If you can help us fix this, you'll be Jianghuai Electric's preferred supplier from now on.
Director Liu, I'll head over right away. 42 kilometers. That's a 2.5-hour bike ride.
Engineer Chen, how did you get here?
I rode my bike.
Engineer Chen, just for showing this kind of dedication. I consider you a friend. Come with me. Take a look at this. During our assembly stress test, this component deformed and cracked under high pressure. In less than 200 hours. The old parts from your Sanjiang machinery used to last at least 800 hours.
Director Liu, this component has 2 fatal flaws. First, the raw material is wrong. They swapped number 45 steel with A3. That's a difference of 2 full hardest grades. Second, they cut corners on the heat treatment process. The quenching temperature didn't reach 840 degrees. The tempering time was also insufficient. This is a sample I machined last night using 45 gauge steel. Quenched at 840 degrees, tempered at 580. 2-hour soak, precision held within 0.01 millimeters. Director Liu, you can run it on the testing bench for comparison.
0.008 millimeters tolerance. Your precision exceeds our spec by 2 grades. That's some serious craftsmanship, Chen. Director Liu, Zhonghua Electric is my first major client.
I'm not about to trash my own reputation. All right, for the first batch, 20,000 sets of mold components.
Price at a 10% premium over market rate. Can you deliver in 2 months?
No problem. I guarantee on-time delivery.
Chen, let me be straight with you.
The shipments from Sanjiang Machinery these past few months. We've already initiated the return process. If your product can consistently maintain this quality, all of Zhonghua Electric's future mold components will be yours.
20,000 sets, a 60,000 yuan profit.
Boss, Zhonghua Electric ordered 20K molds.
From Qin Ziyuan, ex-Sanjiang Machinery Tech.
Boss Qian, it's this Qin Ziyuan. Qin Ziyuan, vocational school grad. 5 years at Zhongcheng, fired by his uncle. Now runs a small shop, landed a big Zhonghua order in a month.
A waste to let that talent go.
Qin, Zhonghua Electric is on the line again. Adding 5K sets. 3rd batch this month.
Max capacity is 8K/month. More will cause delays. We're looking at delays for sure.
They want to add to the order. 3rd batch this month.
5,000 more sets. Our capacity is maxed out. We can only make 8,000 a month. What will cause delays? We'll likely miss the deadline.
Hire hands from next village. They've machined.
Their skills are solid.
Hiring isn't the problem. The equipment is. The spindle clearance on this old lathe is getting worse. Milling machine won't hold precision long. The guide rails are worn down pretty bad too. To scale up, we need new equipment. A decent CNC milling machine. Costs 50,000.
Chen, maybe we should go to the bank for a loan?
The bank? For a small workshop like ours, just starting out? No collateral. What makes you think the bank would give us a loan? Money. It's always money.
Excuse me, is Master Qin Ziyuan here?
I'm him. And you are?
Ah, Master Qin. I've heard so much about you. I'm Chen from Xingling Machinery Factory. I've long heard of your exceptional skills, Master Qin. I made a special trip today to pay my respects.
This Chandisheng. I've never met him before. Shows up out of nowhere, all this enthusiasm. Either he wants something from me, or he's got another angle. Mr. Qian, let's not beat around the bush. What's the real reason for your visit today?
Ha ha ha. Master Chen, a man who gets straight to the point. Then I won't mince words either. I want to partner with you. I'll invest 500,000. We'll establish a new company based on Xinjiang Machinery. You contribute your technical expertise as shares, taking 30% equity. You'll be in charge of technical management and production.
Master Chen, I can see your situation clearly. Top skills, orders flow, but no cash or gear.
Your current operation, at its absolute peak, pulls in maybe 100,000 a year. But if we partner up, I can bring over all of Xinjiang Machinery factories. Client resources, combined with my capital. Making 500,000 or 600,000 a year is no problem.
30% equity yields over 100K yearly dividends. Far better than going it alone.
Mr. Qian, can I take this agreement back to review it carefully?
Of course, Master Chen. Take your time, no rush. Oh, I did hear you recently. Big Zhonghua Electric order, but capacity strained. If we partner, I can immediately transfer 2 new machines over.
That'll solve your production bottleneck right away.
Give me a few days to think it over, Mr. Qian. I'll have an answer for you in a couple of days.
All right. I'll be waiting for your good news, Master Chen.
I hope we can have a pleasant partnership. Ziyuan. Master,
What brings you here? I heard Qian came to see you yesterday. Xinqing Machinery.
You're very well informed, Master.
Well informed, my ass.
It was Mayor Ma who told me, Ziyuan.
You didn't promise him anything, did you?
No, I said I needed a few days to consider it. Master, you know this Qian?
I know him all too well. Is absolutely rotten. Do you know how he made his fortune?
5 years ago, he opened a small processing plant in the East End. He partnered with a technician named Blue. That technician was a decent, honest man. He handed over all his technical know-how. And the very next year, Qian found an excuse and kicked him to the curb. Didn't give him a single cent. The guy was furious, of course. Went to sue him. And you know what happened? Qian increased the right palms.
Ended up getting the poor guy thrown in a detention cell instead.
What happened after that?
After he got out, that technician left Jiangqing for good. And Qian, he used that technician's blueprints to grow his little factory into a big operation.
He's a big name, but his heart is black. Nobody who partners with him comes out in one piece.
I got it, Master. I won't sign that agreement.
It's not just about not signing, Ziyuan.
I suspect Qian has some connection.
To your uncle.
What are you saying?
Think about it. You just left Sanjiang Machinery. And Qian shows up at your door. The timing is too perfect. And I've heard. Your uncle has been. Taking cozy with Qian lately.
The two of them are always drinking together. Jiangwo, that nephew of yours has real talent. Pity he's got no sense.
That ungrateful wretch.
Brother Dishing, why even bring him up? No reason. Just thinking, if that nephew's little workshop goes under, then Jianghuai Electric's orders would fall right back into your lap.
Jianghuai Electric's order. We're over halfway done. Profit, 60 grand. But one CNC lathe costs 56,000. Buy the equipment, we're out of operating cash. Don't buy it. And we can't take the next batch of orders.
Excuse me, is Master Qin Ziyuan here?
Manager Wu, how did you know I needed equipment?
Hey, the Jiangqing Machinery Circle is small. Everyone knows Engineer Chen landed the big Jianghuai Electric order. Our factory just got a new batch of CNC lathes. German tech, domestic assembly, stable performance.
And the price is a steal. Want to take a look, Engineer Chen?
What's the price?
List price 68K, now only 38K. And if Engineer Chen buys two at once, we can knock off another 5,000.
Manager Wu, a price that low? The equipment isn't problematic, is it?
Engineer Chen, we're a major factory. Quality guaranteed. Tell you what, I'll take you to see a demo unit. You test it yourself. If you're satisfied, then you pay. This year's latest model. High spindle speed, excellent precision, easy to operate.
Engineer Chen, give it a try.
Looks solid. No obvious issues.
See, Mr. Chen? I told you it was the real deal.
The machine's good, but 38,000 is still too steep. 4-2, 71,000 total. Can you go any lower?
Mr. Chen, that's rock bottom. Tell you what. I'll throw in a full tool set, worth 2,000. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
2 machines for 71,000, plus the tool set. That's almost half off the market rate. Deal. I'll take both, but I need to pay in installments. Half now, the rest within 3 months.
No problem, Mr. Chen. You're a man of action.
Let's get the contract signed right now.
Mr. Chen, this machine is a beauty.
We can handle big jobs now.
Much better than the old machine, right?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Get unloaded first. I'm giving it a full inspection before we do anything. Maybe I was just being paranoid. Looks clean. Start production tomorrow.
Mr. Chen, we got a problem. Machine number 1 is down.
Since when? It just started this morning when we powered it up.
It was fine yesterday, now it's noisy from startup.
Impossible. The new machine's only been running for 10 days. The bearings can't be shattered like this. Refurbished.
It's a refurb. Mr. Chen, are you saying that would do?
It's the same inside. Refurbished bearings. Less wear for now, but it'll be scrap metal soon enough. Both of them. Both machines are refurbs. Xiaojun, we've been conned. We've been played.
Chen, we should call the cops. I'm going to the capital to settle with Wu.
What could we calling the cops do? The contract is crystal clear. No responsibility after the equipment passes inspection. We signed the form. The cops can't figure it out.
Then what do? We still have over half our orders to fill.
This pile of scrap cost me a 35,000 yuan deposit. And we're only halfway done with the Jianghua electric order.
Ziyuan, you shouldn't go looking for trouble. But you can't let your guard down either. Boss Qian, it's done. Those 2 refurbished machines won't last 2 weeks. That Qinghai is finished this time. The final 20,000 payment. You leave Jiangqing tonight. Don't come back for 3 months.
Old friend, you're the only one I can really count on.
Chen, I was telling you today. It really was. Same man named Wu. But I say, mild-mannered middle-aged man. He's nothing like the guy we met. That con artist was using his name.
Just as I expected. If he had the guts to scam me, he was prepared for this.
So we just have to swallow this bitter pill?
We still have most of the Jianghua electric order to complete. The penalty for breach is 30% of the contract value. That's nearly 30,000 yuan. We can't afford to pay that. Xiaojun, go get the toolbox. Zhuang, get the old lathe ready. We'll keep working with the old machines. Old machines do 200 a day. We'll never make it. We have to try. Better than giving up. These bearings are old domestic models. 2 mm smaller. Needs sleeve. Xiaojun, go get that scrap piece of... I'm going to machine a spacer sleeve out of it.
A 12mm wrench.
Catch. Alright, it'll work.
Sigh.
Break's over. Back to work. Starting today, these 3 machines run 24/7. I'll work shifts with you too. One person works 4 hours, then rests. At this rate, we have 20 days left. Machine number 2 won't last 5. If we can scavenge parts from number 2 to keep number 1 running, we might squeeze out 3 more days. 3 plus 5 is 8. Still 12 days short. 12 days, 2,400 units. Dawn of the 5th day. The second milling machine is completely dead.
Chen, is it over for us?
Not yet. Strip every usable part from it. Cannibalize it for number 1. Every extra hour counts.
Right. Let's do it. Which one of you is Jin Ziyuan?
That's me. And you are?
Zhou Jiangwo. Southern Precision Instruments Factory. Old Wang Dihao called me. Said you were in a tight spot. Told me to come take a look.
You came all the way here yourself?
Refurbished bearings. The old relay wasn't properly ground down. Before they slapped a new shell on. This junk might fool an amateur. Who sold it to you?
Wudigaway, posing as a salesman from the provincial machine tool plant.
Those bastards. Preying on small startups like yours. How long can you keep this patchwork operation running?
This repaired one might last a few days. The other 2 have been running nonstop since last night. Conservative estimate, they'll all be scrap metal within 5 days.
Jin Ziyuan, do you trust me?
Master, I trust you.
Good man. Just for that. Lao Zhang, back the truck in. These are the ones our factory phased out, used for 15 years.
This is the real deal, genuine imported goods.
Never had a major overhaul. German engineering. We serviced it for 3 days, it's still about 80%. Selling all 3 to you for scrap metal price, $2,000 a piece. Can you afford it or not? Engineer Chen, 6,000. 3 German machines, that's cheaper than scrap metal.
Director Zhou, I can't get the cash right now. I'll write an IOU, repay in 3 months. I'll put my factory up as collateral.
Fine. For that courage, I'll unload. The IOU can wait. Let's make some money first. And that batch of orders for Jianghua Electric. I'll subcontract part of it. My factory's equipment can handle it. These kinds of mold parts, 2,000 sets a day is no problem. Give me the blueprints. I'll start arranging it today. Engineer Chen, the entire batch passed quality inspection. Director Liu just called. 100% pass rate, precision higher than before. By a full grade.
Ziyuan, let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about why I'm helping you?
Because my master called you.
It's more than that. When your master called me, he said one thing. He said if even you were to go under, the biggest regret of his life would be not quitting to start a business with your dad. Your father was a craftsman too. He left too soon. Your master always felt he owed him. So he's going to move heaven and earth to give you a leg up.
Director Zhou, I'd like to establish long-term cooperation with you.
Let's hear it.
Southern Precision Instruments handles mass production. Shishing Machinery handles pre-production, wall design, mold design, and preliminary machine design. We complement each other. You need precision people. Mold design. I'm short on mass production, equipment, and market channels. It's a perfect fit.
Deal. I'll arrange it. Xinqing is our partner for Southern Precision. Priority on all orders. This is for you. My first micrometer from when I was young. German made. Holds 2 micron tolerance after 30 years. It's yours now.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank your master. The old man was crying on the phone. Said if you went under, he'd never have a moment's peace for the rest of his life. Old Wong, that favor you begged me for? Consider it done. Your boy is sharper than I was, Old Chin.
10 days ago, I was on the brink. All 20,000 sets of mold components. 100% pass rate on spot checks. Top tier precision. New equipment's up. Old machines are fixed. Orders are filled. From now on, Jianghuai Electrics. Precision mold work gets priority with us.
Put that away. Director Lee's here. Old Joe, did you ship to the provincial plant? Director Lee, we got a call from the agricultural machinery plant. Last batch snapped during assembly testing. They want a full return and 300,000 compensation. How could the components snap? We used the blueprints Jin Ziyuan left behind. The manufacturing process was his specification too. Director Lee, the process was indeed set by Engineer Chen. It was the cheaper steel you ordered. Engineer Chen warned me before he left. That material can't be used for high-stress components. Also, Director Liu from Jianghuai Electric sent an official notice. Says all future orders are being transferred to Xinqing Machinery. And he's demanding we compensate them for last year's batch of returned molds per the contract.
That ungrateful bastard Gen Z1. He's stealing our business and now he wants us to pay up. Oldie, are you going to do something about this or not? He's going to run this family into the ground.
Old Joe, bring me the ledger. I need to see how long we can hold on. Hello, Director Zhang? It's Li Jiangguo.
Hello, Uncle. I was hoping to borrow some money.
No.
Oldly, we're really out of options.
Factory wants 300K, client 150K. Add on the bank loans, the workers' back pay. It's over 600K total. Even if we sold the house. Even if we sold the factory, it wouldn't be enough.
Ah.
Jiangwo, you're here early. Brother Dishing, is your offer to buy me out still on the table? 200K for all of Sanjiang Machinery's assets. Factory, gear, clients, my price. 200K? I said we're 500K on equipment alone. Just the stamping press cost. Jiangwo, that was then. Now, your product quality is trash. All your clients are gone. Workers gone, court fine 300K. Let's be brutally honest here. Who else would touch this dumpster fire besides me? Brother Dishing, come on, raise it a bit. 300K, and I'll sign. 250K, final offer. Think it over. But be quick. This train is leaving the station. Don't worry, Jiangwo. I'll take care of you. Once I take over, I can even find a spot for you at the company. After all, you're my friend. Z1, if your uncle hadn't listened to Chin back then, I wouldn't have done what I did. I was wrong. I failed you. Size.
Uncle, what are you doing here?
Z1, I just came to see you. Heard you're running your own factory now. I'm happy for you.
Cut the crap, Uncle. What do you want?
Z1, Sanjiang machinery is finished. Factory suing for 300K. Jianlin wants their money back. The banks were closing on the plant. Z1, I know I was wrong before. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we're family. You can't just stand by and watch me die.
Remember what you said at dinner, Uncle? Skills are worthless without your connections. That's what you said. Now you beg for help from this worthless guy?
Z1, I'm begging you. Please, help your uncle. I'll owe you for life. I'll do anything.
Get up. I'm not going to help you. But I'm not going to watch you crash and burn either. Sanjiang's problem is management, no quality control. Even if I went back, I couldn't save it. The only way out is bankruptcy. Sell the factory. Use the money to pay debts. Maybe even retire.
Sell the factory? That factory is my life's work.
Your life's work was built on cheap steel and shoddy products. You almost got people killed. Xiao Jun, show them out.
Jiangwo, I told you this would happen. That nephew of yours just doesn't know what's good for him. I'll take his factory too. Will be mine. A clean 270,000 profit. Li Jiangwo, is this all you amount to? Slaving away for half your life, just to end up working for me. Chen, is that you? It's Li Dishing. Long time no talk. Heard you've been swamped lately. Jianghua Electric's orders are booked through the second half of the year, right?
Mr. Qian, what can I do for you?
Nothing major. Just wanted to invite you for a meal. Let's partner up. Southern Precision Instruments now. Your scale is still too small. If we join forces, the entire Jiangcheng machinery sector.
Mr. Qian, we have nothing to discuss. I know all about what you've done. The refurbished machines. I'm not letting that go.
Chen, what are you implying?
Implying? You know exactly what I mean.
Chen, you're making an enemy of him directly.
Give a wolf an inch, and it'll take the whole road. You can't back down.
Ungrateful bastard. Chief Ma, it's Jian Dishing. Free tonight? The usual spot. I'll buy you a few drinks. Got a small favor to ask. Check Xinqing's permits thoroughly. Xin Ziyuan, this is an official notice. On inspection of environmental approval documents. Don't change wastewater sales standards. Cease production immediately. A fine of 50,000 yuan is imposed. What? Our wastewater is not up to standard? We collect all of it. Our environmental company handles it monthly. How could it possibly fail? The inspection report. Chemicals exceed limit by 30%. You can appeal. But right now, the order is to shut down for rectification. Pay the fine within 3 days.
Director Ma, I'll get our wastewater records now. But before we shut down, who filed the complaint? Someone is clearly trying to sabotage us.
Chen, it was Jian Dishing. It had to be him. Director Zhou, I've run into some trouble here.
Someone is using an environmental pretext to force a shutdown. You know people at the Industrial Bureau. Find out about Ma Guoyang. What's his deal? Ziyuan, I got the information.
Ma Guoyang, head of the inspection division. He's Jian Dishing's man. Your factory division indicators all passed. The data on that report was altered. Director Zhou, can you prove it was tampered with?
Yes, I contacted Deputy Director Liang at the Industrial Bureau.
He's an old acquaintance of mine, oversees the technical side. He's taking this seriously, but he has a condition. He has a batch of precision parts. If you can manufacture them, he'll have justification to step in and settle this. Send me the blueprints. I'll make them.
I refuse to believe I can't do it. I refuse to believe I can't do it.
Jian's precision is a full micron tighter than the blueprint specs. The requirement is a micrometer higher.
Get these over to Deputy Director Liang immediately.
Chin, every single one of these parts passed spec. A few dimensions even exceeded the blueprint requirements. No wonder Zhou Jiangwo thinks so highly of you. Let me level with you. These parts are the core components for one of our research projects. You just solved our biggest technical bottleneck. If you ever have trouble, you come straight to me. Issue environmental compliance notice to Xinji Machinery now.
And revoke that rectification order.
Boss Qian, the environmental order is overturned. Deputy Director Liang signed the revocation. He even had our inspection report re-examined.
The raw data doesn't match the report. Someone's digging into this.
What kind of connections does this Jin Ziyuan have?
He has connections in the provincial government. Use substandard raw materials knowingly.
They willfully employed inferior grade steel, resulting in product failure during use.
Caused equipment damage and personal injury.
The evidence is conclusive. This court rules as follows. Sanjiang Machinery Company Limited shall compensate the plaintiff
for all losses totaling 300,000 renminbi.
Li Jiangguo transferred the insolvent company to Xingli Machinery at a low price.
Market value.
Court orders additional seizure for improper dealing of all personal assets under Li Jiangguo's name,
including his residential property and all bank deposits. I have something to say.
Xingli's plant manager told me to use inferior steel. He said the client wouldn't notice. Good enough was fine. He's the one who schemed to con Jin Ziyuan into buying that faulty machine, including forcing my nephew out of Sanjiang Machinery. He was the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. He told me Jin Ziyuan's success was overshadowing me.
I couldn't let him hold so many shares.
We should kick him to the curb. I, Li Jiangguo, spent my whole life scheming.
Only to end up as his damn pawn.
I should have never kicked Ziyuan out back then. He was the one who calibrated all those machines.
The factory's gone. The house is gone. My wife's lost her mind. Qian Desheng, you win.
Now you've got it all. Oh wait, you're going down too.
We're the same. Both losers. Ha, ha. This just in, Xingli Machinery Factory Director Qian Desheng is suspected of orchestrating
commercial fraud. Evidence transferred.
Industry and Commerce Bureau Inspection Division Chief Guo Liang is suspected of fabricating inspection reports.
Bribery. Detained.
Li Jianguo, Guo Liang. They're falling one after another. I, Qian Desheng, have been in Jiangcheng for 20 years. I've always been the one playing others. Never thought I'd end up bitten by my own dog. The court finds Qian Desheng guilty of commercial
Fraud and bribery.
for orchestrating these crimes. He is sentenced to 5 years in prison and fined 200,000 RMB.
Illegal gains confiscated. Compensate victims.
Chairman Jin Ziyuan has been honored as
one of the province's top 10 young entrepreneurs.
They said technical skill was worthless. I spent 5 years proving that a secure job isn't given to you. You are it yourself.